The following is a production of the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network. Ottumwa Bulldog basketball is coming your way on your news and information leader, 1240 AM and 102.7 FM KBIZ. Now, let's get you to the court with the voice of your Ottumwa Bulldogs, Jason Van Arkel.
Ottumwa High basketball is on the air. Good evening, everybody, from Evans Middle School, home of the Bulldogs. Jason Van Arkel reporting. Annie Argo is our on-site video producer. Kyle Smith, the radio producer, back at the KBIZ studios. Welcome to the final night of the regular season as your Ottumwa boys take on the Bloodhounds of Fort Madison. Ottumwa comes into its final regular season game at 13-6, 6-4 in the Iowa Alliance Conference South Division. Head coach Neil Hart's in his fifth season, now 55-53. The last 2 weeks were a grind for Ottumwa, but on Friday, an early 22-0 run allowed the Bulldogs to run away from Des Moines East, and that allowed OHS to end the stretch of 8 games in 2 weeks on a high note. Ottumwa then got some more good news yesterday. They announced the sub-state playoff pairings. The Bulldogs received a 4 seed in their Class 4A sub-state. That earned them a first-round home game against Iowa City High. That's coming up next Monday night. OHS should feel rightly rewarded for the progress they've made in this campaign. Now, of course, that means tonight is not the final home game of the season, but it is senior night, and the Bulldogs honoring 2 senior players. Rasha Pope has started since his sophomore season, but really came into his own this year as the Bulldogs' point guard and second scoring option. Multi-sport star Jabin Romiger has quietly worked his way into the regular rotation this season, giving OHS important minutes off the bench, especially defensively, and he will get his first career start tonight. As for Fort Madison, the Bloodhounds are 10-8. They finished up 7-3 in the Southeast Conference. Their head coach Ryan Wilson is in his 9th season, and he has a career record of 97-99. Now, Fort Madison might feel like it's playing its best basketball of the season down the stretch. Late last month, they beat Southeast Conference champ Mount Pleasant in the second meeting and earned a season split with the Panthers. Then just last Friday, Fort Madison upset Keokuk at home to tie the Chiefs for second place in the conference. But it's been a bit of a roller coaster season for the Bloodhounds, though. They split with the top teams in their conference, Mount Pleasant and Keokuk, but they also split with 6-win Washington, and honestly, the loss they had to Washington cost Fort Madison a chance to be a conference champion because they ended up finishing a game behind Mount Pleasant. And Fort Madison has also had 2 wins over lowly Burlington, but they were both one-possession games, a 2-point win and a 3-point win. Ottumwa, by contrast, beat Burlington by a lot more than that. Fort Madison's also coming off a 13-point loss on Saturday to a 5-win Muscatine team. Senior Hunter Cresswell leads the Bloodhounds in scoring and rebounding, and while he averages about 13 points a game, Fort Madison has 4 other scorers who average between 7.5 and 9.5 points a night. The Bloodhounds do share the ball well, and they don't turn it over often, but they don't generate a lot of steals and turnovers with their defense either. We're just getting started on the Bulldog pregame show. Right now, we'll take a 3-minute timeout. When we continue, we'll talk about when these two teams met last year in Fort Madison, how that game went. That comes your way next on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
All roads lead to the new home of the realtors you've come to trust in our community, Bridge City Realty. Whether you're buying or selling property, contact our qualified staff of experienced professional salespeople at our offices, now located next door to Walgreens. We're right in the heart of Ottumwa at 301 West 4th, so stop by or call our new office line at 684-1234. Bridge City Realty, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate agency.
What's holding you back from living your best life? If it's poor credit or no credit, Community First Credit Union has the solution for you. With our new Charge Up Credit Builder program, we make it possible for you to establish or rebuild your credit so you can achieve your dreams, whether it's owning a home, purchasing a vehicle, or something else. So, what do you say? Why not let Community First Credit Union help you charge up your credit to new heights? Subject to approval and program qualifications, equal housing opportunity, federally insured by the NCUA.
This is Opula with Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse in Ottumwa. Wondering what to have for lunch or supper? You don't really want to cook? Stop in and see us. We are known for the best pizza in Southeast Iowa. Enjoy a mouth-watering steak or an awesome tenderloin. We also have salads, pasta, chicken and fish, and of course, amazing Greek food. Call ahead for carryout. Our full menu is available at Mike'sPizzaSteakhouse.com. Thank you for making us your favorite restaurant. We look forward to serving you at Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse.
Opa! Birthdays, ladies' night out, bachelor or bachelorette party, sports team, no matter what your special event or sport, at Graphics Masters, we can make you stand out. We offer custom apparel, t-shirts, sweatshirts, koozies, and more. We even make custom signage for your event. It's all here under one roof. We even offer auto detailing as well. Like Graphics Masters on Facebook to see some of our quality work, or stop into the shop located on Albee Road across from the BP. Graphics Masters, we print your words.
Get the small town charm with real-world experience at William Penn University. Located in beautiful Oskaloosa, Iowa, William Penn is the perfect place to pursue your higher education. We offer a diverse selection of majors, including a 4-year nursing degree. And our state-of-the-art facilities offer the latest technology. With small class sizes and affordable tuition, William Penn is a great place to call home. Invest in your future at William Penn. Visit wmpenn.edu today to learn more and enroll.
Hi everyone, this is Karina Drummond with Reflection Studio in Ottumwa. We are a full-service salon offering hair, nail, brow, lash, facial, and waxing services. We also handle weddings, proms, and other large events with multiple person makeover sessions, so contact us early to get booked for your next event. We thank all of our loyal customers for your patronage and invite all newcomers to join our salon family. And remember, looking good doesn't happen by chance, it happens by appointment with Reflection Studio in Ottumwa. Like Reflection Studio on Facebook and visit reflectionstudio.com. That's Reflections with a Z.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa High basketball on KBIZ and on the live video stream. Last game of the regular season, Bulldog boys at home hosting Fort Madison. These two teams meet once a year. Last meeting was on Valentine's Day a year ago in Fort Madison, and Ottumwa rolled to a 68-40 win. Now, 2 years ago, Fort Madison was a top 10 team who ruined Ottumwa's senior night. Last year, the Bloodhounds were just a 6-win team. The Bulldogs went to Fort Madison, and they returned the favor. Trey Brown and Alan Cook both had 17 points. Shakir Pope added 14 for OHS that night, while they held Fort Madison to less than 27% shooting from the field. Going back to 2007, it's a tight series. Ottumwa leads at 7-6, and the Bulldogs have won 4 of the last 5 against the Bloodhounds. Now, the conference season is over for both teams, obviously. This is their final regular season game. But we're going to tell you about the Iowa Alliance South standings one more time because they changed today. Des Moines North thought they were conference co-champions. They are now outright conference champions. Ottumwa thought they finished third in the conference. The Bulldogs finished second. Why? There was an announcement from Des Moines Roosevelt today. They announced that one of their players, a player who first appeared in a varsity game for them on January 5th and played in games with them up through February 2nd when they played Ottumwa. Turns out that player was ineligible. And although the written statement from Des Moines Roosevelt doesn't get into full specifics, it's pretty apparent that there was a birth certificate discrepancy and that the player is likely too old to be playing high school basketball in the state of Iowa. So Roosevelt had to forfeit all 9 of its wins between January 5th and February 2nd, including that game against Ottumwa up in Des Moines. So Roosevelt drops to 5-5 in the conference, 8-13 overall. They went from 17-4 to 8-13. And as they drop from 9-1 and a co-conference champ to 5-5, giving that forfeit win to Ottumwa boosts them to 6-4. Ottumwa now 13-6 instead of 12-7. If you caught that at the beginning of the broadcast and you wondered how did Ottumwa get an extra win, that's how. And I do find it interesting that Roosevelt did not make this announcement and forfeit those games until after the sub-state pairings were announced on Monday. And although I've been told by some people they wish the Iowa High School Athletic Association would reseed Class 4A because of this change, I highly doubt that's going to happen. I think Ottumwa's okay with where they are anyway, although if you did reseed and drop Roosevelt down, there's a possibility Ottumwa could get a 3 seed. But again, I wouldn't count on that happening. I don't think anything's going to change as far as the postseason pairings at this point. But in terms of Ottumwa, they'll end up finishing in sole possession of second place in the Iowa Alliance Conference South Division this year. Also, one other note, we mentioned in our first segment that Hunter Cresswell is the leading scorer and leading rebounder for Madison, and he had 17 points in their win over Keokuk last Friday. He didn't play in the loss to Muscatine on Saturday, and we've been given the starting lineups for both teams tonight. Hunter Cresswell is not starting for Madison tonight, so not sure if he's not available or what the deal is. We will keep an eye on that, but for Madison might be without its best player, and that would certainly swing, at least on paper, swing things in favor of the Bulldogs. We'll take another 3-minute timeout here in the pregame show. When we come back, we'll get the tail of the tape and those starting lineups on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
We're your neighbors and your friends.
This is Brenda, CEO with Meridian Credit Union in Ottumwa. I would like to personally invite you in and see for yourself why so many people are choosing us for their financial institution. We pride ourselves on treating you like family and making you feel at home when you are here. We provide customer service that's hard to find these days. We look forward to meeting you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
In Searcy, Arkansas, a young man says I love you for the first time, but his girlfriend doesn't quite hear. In Franklin, Tennessee, a boy encounters his first pickle. And in Kyle, Texas, after a mission for tots, cousins realize they're a long way from Kyle, Texas. One day, many people, millions of orders. This is Howie Sonic.
All roads lead to the new home of the realtors you've come to trust in our community, Bridge City Realty. Whether you're buying or selling property, contact our qualified staff of experienced professional salespeople at our offices, now located next door to Walgreens. We're right in the heart of Ottumwa at 301 West 4th, so stop by or call our new office line at 684-1234. Bridge City Realty, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate agency.
Hi, this is Cassandra Brewer, clerical lead at Mercy One Ottumwa Family and Internal Medicine Clinic. If you're looking for a local provider to handle you and your family's healthcare needs, consider Mercy One Ottumwa. From pediatrics to geriatrics and everything in between, we are here for you year-round to assist you in your healthcare needs. We also offer our quick care walk-in clinic with no appointment necessary, open Monday through Friday from 7 to 4:30. Mercy One Ottumwa Family and Internal Medicine Clinic. Your best life, our one purpose. Visit mercyone.org.
What's holding you back from living your best life? If it's poor credit or no credit, Community First Credit Union has the solution for you. With our new Charge Up Credit Builder program, we make it possible for you to establish or rebuild your credit so you can achieve your dreams, whether it's owning a home, purchasing a vehicle, or something else. So, what do you say? Why not let Community First Credit Union help you charge up your credit to new heights? Subject to approval and program qualifications, equal housing opportunity, federally insured by the NCUA.
Birthdays, ladies' night out, bachelor or bachelorette party, sports team, no matter what your special event or sport, at Graphics Masters, we can make you stand out. We offer custom apparel, t-shirts, sweatshirts, koozies, and more. We even make custom signage for your event. It's all here under one roof. We even offer auto detailing as well. Like Graphics Masters on Facebook to see some of our quality work, or stop into the shop, located on Albee Road across from the BP. Graphics Masters, we print your words.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa High basketball on KBIZ and on the live video stream. Let me follow up here as we get ready to face for Madison. We had a note that Hunter Cresswell didn't play on Saturday against Muscatine, but he is on the court in uniform. And in fact, despite the information we were given about who the starters are, it looks like he is starting tonight for the Bloodhounds. So not sure why he missed that previous game, but for the Bloodhounds, they had 5 players warming up without their warm-ups on He's one of them. The other 4 I know are starting. So we said we'd keep an eye on it. As it turns out, Cresswell will play, and it's better that way anyway. You'd rather face a team at full strength. Quickly, tail of the tape between the Bloodhounds and the Bulldogs, very similar. Ottumwa scoring 57 a game for Madison, 56. Bulldogs giving up just under 54 a game for Madison, giving up about 54.5. Rebounding, Ottumwa 29.3 for Madison, 27.8. Assists per game, Ottumwa 11 for Madison, 14. Steals per game, Ottumwa nearly 10 for Madison, 6. Turnovers per game, Ottumwa 15 for Madison, 14. Bulldogs shoot 48%, Bloodhounds 43, about 44% actually. Ottumwa 30.5% from three-point range for Madison, 29.5%. Free throw shooting, Ottumwa 67.5% for Madison, 64%. Now for the starting lineups. First for Ryan Wilson and his 4 Madison Bloodhounds in the backcourt. 6-foot junior Julian Deere, 6.5 points and 3 rebounds a game. 5'10" senior Carson Rashid, 7.5 points, 2.5 rebounds a game. 5'11" senior Leaf Boating, 8.3 points, 3.5 rebounds a game. Up front, 6'5" junior Dayton Lamar, 8.7 points, 5.6 rebounds a game, and the aforementioned Hunter Cresswell, 6'4" senior, 13 points, 8.5 rebounds a game. For the Bulldogs, in the backcourt, the senior point guard Rasha Pope, 13 points, 5 rebounds a game. 6'1" junior Chase Thompson, 7 points, 2 rebounds a game. 6'2" senior Javen Rominger getting the start on senior night, 1.5 points and 2 rebounds a game. Up front, 6'2" junior Parker Derby, 6'2" junior Parker Derby, 5.5 points and nearly 5 rebounds a game. And the big man for Ottumwa, 6'4" junior Trey Brown, nearly 18 points and 8.5 rebounds a game. Fort Madison with black road jerseys, red and white trim on the collar and shoulders, red lettering Hounds across the front trimmed in white, red numbers trimmed in white front and back, red and white trim on the black shorts. Bulldogs, the home whites, red lettering Bulldogs across the front, red numbers front and back, and the red and white checkerboard pattern down the sides of the jerseys and the shorts. Last game of the regular season, and then we're into playoff mode. Bulldog girls at Des Moines Roosevelt Saturday night at 7. Bulldog boys hosting Iowa City High next Monday night here at Evans Middle School. We'll dig a little bit more into that playoff bracket if we get a chance. I have it here in front of me. But right now we'll take our time out for the national anthem. We'll return with the opening tip on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
We're your neighbors and your friends.
This is Brenda, CEO with Meridian Credit Union in Ottumwa. I would like to personally invite you in and see for yourself why so many people are choosing us for their financial institution. We pride ourselves on treating you like family and making you feel at home when you are here. We provide customer service that's hard to find these days. We look forward to meeting you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
The Ottumwa Schools Bulldog Spirit Store is your one-stop shop for all things spirited and stylish. From comfy bleacher seats to trendy polos, sweatshirts, and t-shirts, we've got you covered. But that's not all. We also have accessories like earrings, water bottles, foam fingers, and so much more. Visit us at the lower level of Career Campus, located at 331 East Main Street. The Bulldog Spirit Co. offers a wide range of products to suit every Bulldog fan out there. See you soon.
All roads lead to the new home of the realtors you've come to trust in our community, Bridge City Realty. Whether you're buying or selling property, contact our qualified staff of experienced professional salespeople at our offices, now located next door to Walgreens. We're right in the heart of Ottumwa at 301 West 4th, so stop by or call our new office line at 684-1234. Bridge City Realty, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate agency.
The secret is out. You're invited to see the all-new scoring system at Champion Bowl.
The first bowling alley in Iowa to have the new Bowler Entertainment System.
Animated and themed scoring grids and backgrounds.
It keeps score for a variety of game types.
There's classic bowling, of course, as well as Build the Monster, Bowling Hood, Battle of the Lanes, and more.
You can also video chat with any of the staff right from your bowling station.
Come experience the brand new Champion Bowl in Ottumwa,
where bowling is now awesome.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa High basketball, 12:40 a.m., 102.7 FM KBIZ. Live video on the Ottumwa Radio Group Facebook page. Good evening once again, everybody. Jason Van Arkel with you from Evans Middle School. Andy Argo, the on-site video producer. Kyle Smith, the radio producer, back at the KBIZ studios. Last game of the regular season. Your Bulldog boys hosting Fort Madison. Bulldogs and Bloodhounds. It is a dog-eat-dog world tonight. The white for Ottumwa, the black for Fort Madison. Dogs with Rasha Pope, Chase Thompson, Javen Rominger, Parker Derby, Trey Brown. Fort Madison, Julian Deere, Dayton Lamar, Carson Rashid, Leaf Boating, and Hunter Cresswell. It'll be Cresswell to jump it up against Trey Brown. Whistle blows. Ball in the air. Tip controlled by the Bloodhounds. They move left to right in the opening half. It is Carson Rashid into the front court. Ball goes right side for Cresswell, their leading scorer. Guarded by Derby. Swing it left side, a shot fake, step in, and then pass deflected out of bounds by Rasha Pope, as Boating tried to get it over to Deere on the left wing, and Rasha knocked it away. 23 on the shot clock. Rashid to throw the inbounds pass. Gets it high on the left side to Deere. Bulldogs in a man-to-man right now. Ball goes right side for Boating. Trying to get away from Chase Thompson. Bounce it to Dayton Lamar, their 6'5" junior. Swing it left corner. Rashid, baseline drive, cut off. Lobs underneath, and laying it in was Lamar, who got open on the opposite block. Fort Madison scores first. Pope into the front court, between the circles. Rasha left side for Trey Brown. Brown, back up top, Parker Derby. Right side to Pope. Fort Madison in man-to-man. Rasha up top to Chase Thompson, left wing to Derby. Derby penetrates, kicks it right wing to Pope. Pull up three. Back iron, no, and the rebound to Rashid. Fort Madison back the other way. Rashid bounces it to Cresswell, right wing. A loose pass, had to run it down. Cresswell dribbles free throw line, jump pass left side for Boating. Back up top, Cresswell. Derby all over him. Goes left side to Rashid. Throw it back up top. Now right corner, and Lamar, a baseline drive, put up the floater, rolled off the rim, no good. Rebound batted and controlled by Rasha Pope. Long pass up ahead, Chase Thompson right wing. Thompson hands off to Rominger, get it up top to Pope. Didn't have numbers there. Rasha dribbles right, hands off to Thompson. Thompson left, hand off to Derby. Derby back right, give it to Pope. Pope around a pick, top of the key. Steps into a three. In and out, no good, and the rebound to Dayton Lamar. And that ball's halfway down. 2-0 Fort Madison. Boating right side for Rashid. Rashid dribbles into the lane, puts up the runner off the glass, no good. Rebound to Rominger. Up ahead, Trey Brown. Trey into the front court left side, room to roam. Down the lane, Euro step, shot blocked by Cresswell. And a held ball is called on the block shot. The arrow will keep it with the Ottumwa, but that just looked like a blocked shot to me. I mean, their hands were on it for a moment, but the ball was knocked to the ground. I didn't think there was any held possession there. Thompson trying to get it in, dropped it, and yeah, that's a inbounding violation. He faked a pass, the ball slipped out of his hands, and I think landed inbounds. 5:59 first quarter, slow start, both teams. Fort Madison 2, Ottumwa nothing. Rashid into the front court to Cresswell, left wing to Deere. Julian Deere up top to Boating, back to Deere on the left. Guarded by Pope, bounce up top for Rashid, right side for Boating. Penetrates elbow, kicks it up top to Rashid. He drives left side, jump pass left wing for Deere. Pope all over him, baseline drive. Tried to feed it in the lane to Lamar. Lamar picks it up on the floor and dunks it with the right hand. Boy, Ottumwa could have had that loose ball, couldn't gather it. Now they're down 4-0. 5.5 to go first quarter. Pope right wing. Up top for Rominger. Back right side to Derby. Derby back up top to Pope. Rasha drives right, pull up jumper in the lane, got it. Rasha Pope scores first for Ottumwa on his senior night, 4-2. Bloodhounds up by 2. Rashid into the front court, throws it right corner for Boating. Boating back to Rashid, swing it left side, Cresswell. Cresswell thought about a shot, gets it up top to Lamar, lob to the right corner for Boating. 17 on the shot clock, back up top Rashid. Trying to drive on Rominger, jump stop, got the jumper off too strong, and Rominger another rebound. Javen cleaning up on the glass in his first start. Thompson into the front court, between the circles, throws it right side, Trey Brown. Brown thought about a three, now he'll take the three. Count it! Trey Brown to the three-pointer, brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance in Ottumwa. Dogs up 5-4. Into the front court, Rashid. Throws it to Cresswell. Back to Rashid beyond the volleyball line. Now high on the left side, Julian Deere. Deere guarded by Thompson. Back way up high to Rashid. Back to Deere on the left. Behind the back dribble. Now tries to dribble left. Lost it on the floor. Hit Rominger's leg. Deere picked it back up. Throws it high to Rashid. Right side Boating. 9 on the shot clock. Boating up top. Bounce it left side Rashid. He'll get a 3 off from the wing, and he hit it. Carson Rashid, only a 20% three-point shooter, but he hit that one, and Fort Madison's in front 7-5. Pope to the right elbow for Derby. Left wing for Brown. He'll try another 3. Count it again. Trey Brown back-to-back three-pointers. Brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance in Ottumwa. Dogs up 8-7. Pope picking up Rashid at midcourt. Dribbles left, throws it on the wing to Deere. Deere, one dribble in, picked up his dribble. Skip pass right corner Boating. Boating goes in the lane to Cresswell underneath through the hands of Lamar and out of bounds. Ottumwa switched to his own there. Fort Madison thought they'd beat it, but a wayward pass. The Nehemiah Wolfing checks in for Javen Rominger. Wolfing normally a starter, but giving way for Rominger in his senior night. Fort Madison with a couple of subs here. Yande Gracia Hernandez, a 5'11" senior, is checked in, as has Nolan Guzman, a 6'1" sophomore. Fort Madison setting up pressure. Rasha inbounds to Brown, right back to Rasha. Zone pressure, ball right side to Derby, back to Pope. Across the timeline, Wolfing. Wolfing dribbles to the right side. Now gets it up top, Trey Brown. Fort Madison's in a 2-3 zone here. Brown trying to spin down the lane, jump pass right wing to Wolfing, shot fake. Dribbles elbow, kick it left wing, Thompson. Thompson, right wing to Pope. A shot fake, down to the baseline for Brown, who's double teamed. Brown trying to back down on Lamar, turn around in the lane, got the shot up, and he's fouled, and Trey Brown will shoot 2. I think they're going to get Dayton Lamar for that foul, and they do. That's his first. Trey at the line, 74% on the season. 3:03 to go opening quarter. Bulldog basketball brought to you by Brenda and the team at Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home, on the corner of Penn and Jeff in Ottumwa. First free throw for Trey Brown is up and good. He's got 7. Dogs lead 9-7. One more for the junior. Trey with a deep breath. Lines it up. And off the rim, no good. Rebound to Cresswell. Fort Madison wants to run into the front court. Hernandez. Lob it left corner, left baseline. Nearly poked away. They get it back to Hernandez. Skip it right side for Boating. Boating out to the wing. Up top, Hernandez. Back to Boating on the right wing. He backs away. Now steps into a 3. Back iron, no. Rebound tap. Tapped again. Pope's got it. Rasha pushing into the front court. Throws it up ahead. Deflected by Boating, and it's out of bounds in the corner. Trying to get it to Parker Derby. Rasha took a bump at midcourt. No foul was called. 2:35 left in the half. Dogs inbound from the baseline. 29 on the shot clock. Chase Thompson. Bounce it left wing for Brown. Towards the top for Pope. Back to the left corner for Thompson. Back to Pope. Right wing Wolfing. Nehemiah for 3. Count it! Nehemiah Wolfing with a three-pointer. Brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance in Ottumwa. Dogs up 12-7. Into the front court. Right wing Boating. Skip it left baseline. Guzman. The tip-in is good. Guzman with the bucket for Fort Madison. Ottumwa's lead down to 12-9. Rasha between the circles. Right wing Trey Brown. He'll try another 3. Off the rim, no good, and the rebound to Lamar. Quickly up ahead to Guzman into the front court. Picked up his, boy, that's a carry they didn't call. Now he's picked up his dribble, doesn't know where to go with it. Gets it up top for Hernandez. Hernandez over to the left, hand off to Cresswell. Cresswell, right side for Guzman. Still up high, into the high post for Hernandez. Faked a free throw jumper, no look pass left corner. Cresswell, shot fake, dribbles in, lay it up good. Boy, they could have called the foul on Parker Derby, and they let that go. Cresswell, that was way out on the shot fake. Derby was in the air, came down, put both hands on Cresswell. They didn't call it. And now it's 12-11. The Dogs lead down to 1. Thompson over to the left, hand off to Derby. Derby dribbles up top around a pick, down the right side, all the way to the rim. Layup off the rim, no good. Rebound to Guzman. Nolan Guzman into the front court. Pope with the steal. Rasha back down the other way. Left-handed layup, good. Rasha with the steal and bucket. He's got 4. Dogs up 14-11. Minute 6 left in the quarter. Bulldogs with some zone pressure. Guzman in the center. Rasha nearly stole it again. Double team comes. Bounces it to Hernandez across the timeline, right wing to Boding. Pass down low, intended for Lamar, kicked by Trey Brown. 23 on the shot clock. Fort Madison will inbound in front of the Ottumwa bench. Brian Coulter about to check in for Ottumwa. Fort Madison's going to get Julian Deere and Carson Rashid back in the game, replacing Lamar and Boding. It will be Jan de Gracia Hernandez to throw the inbounds pass in front of the Ottumwa bench. 55.5 seconds left in the quarter. Ottumwa 14, Fort Madison 11. And I know this is obvious to the audience, but I'll say it anyway. It's Bulldogs and Bloodhounds, and when I say dogs, I mean our dogs. Deere has it behind the volleyball line. Rasha looking for another steal. Ball goes right side for Hernandez. Left side for Rashid. Into the corner, Guzman. Good close up by Wolfing, but Guzman gets into the lane and hits the floater. 4 for Nolan Guzman, 14-13. Dogs lead down to a point. Shot clock off. Fort Madison, a little pressure, but a long pass into the front court, right wing for Coulter. Gets it back to Wolfing. Wolfing to the left, a handoff to Thompson. Thompson back up top. Dogs want to hold for one here. Chase dribbling near midcourt. Rashid edging out towards him, so Thompson goes right, hands it to Pope. Down to 13. Pope goes left side for Wolfing. A lob down low and too tall for Trey Brown, intercepted by Hernandez. 7 seconds left. Deere racing into the front court, bounce it right side for Guzman, takes it down, jump stop, floater good, and time expires. 15-14 for Madison. Back in a minute on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Get the small town charm with real-world experience at William Penn University. Located in beautiful Oskaloosa, Iowa, William Penn is the perfect place to pursue your higher education. We offer a diverse selection of majors, including a 4-year nursing degree. And our state-of-the-art facilities offer the latest technology. With small class sizes and affordable tuition, William Penn is a great place to call home. Invest in your future at William Penn. Visit wmpenn.edu today to learn more and enroll.
What's holding you back from living your best life? If it's poor credit or no credit, Community First Credit Union has the solution for you. With our new Charge Up Credit Builder program, we make it possible for you to establish or rebuild your credit so you can achieve your dreams, whether it's owning a home, purchasing a vehicle, or something else. So, what do you say? Why not let Community First Credit Union help you charge up your credit to new heights? Subject to approval and program qualifications, equal housing opportunity, federally insured by the NCUA.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Start of the second quarter, Fort Madison with the lead in the ball. They lead your Ottumwa Bulldogs 15-14. Ball bounce to the right elbow for Deere underneath the Cresswell, and the layup good is the official. Cresswell made the bucket, then the official signaled out of bounds to Fort Madison, and Rasha's like, but they just made the basket. No, and the ref goes, oh, I didn't realize he made the basket. How do you not know he made the basket? Coulter in the front court, up top to Pope. Pope drives in, nearly had it taken away, goes left corner, and Chase Thompson for three, no good. Rebound to Guzman. Dogs got to get back. Guzman racing right side, runs right into Trey Brown. Oh, they call a blocking foul. Come on. Trey came to a stop. He put his shoulder into the chest of Trey Brown. You can't lead with your shoulder. And they're giving him 2 shots. He drilled his shoulder into Trey Brown's chest, and somehow that's not a charge. Unbelievable. 2 free throws for Guzman. First one short off the rim. That's a ball don't lie right there. Guzman 63% from the line, but he missed that one. Second free throw, good. Bad call, only cost Ottumwa 1 point, but they're down 18-14. And Fort Madison's on a 7-0 run. Pope with it up top. Goes around a Coulter, pick left side, splits defenders, lost it, got it back, lay it up, counted on the foul. Rasha Pope with a chance for a 3-point play.
Pass is good by Rasha Pope.
Foul is on Julian Deere, his first of the quarter on the Bloodhounds. Pope at the line, 68% on the season. Rasha puts it up. Knocks it down. 3-point play. That's big for Ottumwa. Back within one, 18-17. Long pass into the front court for Hernandez. Lob underneath. Deflected by Trey Brown and out of bounds. Matt Mitchell checking in for Ottumwa. He will replace Chase Thompson. 7:13 second quarter. Fort Madison inbounding, leading 18-17. Hunter Cresswell to throw the inbounds pass. Gets it in the lane to Deere. Shot fake, pivots, goes up, and doesn't get the roll. Rebound tapped out, though, and Deere runs it down. Up top to Guzman. Back to Deere on the left. Someone's in a 2-3 zone. Back to Guzman. Up top, left side Rashid. Lob down to the baseline. Cresswell, tough catch. Coulter all over him. Skips it right wing to Deere. In the corner, Guzman for three. Off the rim, no. Coulter the rebound. Gets it ahead to Wolfing. Wolfing slows it up, brings it across the timeline left side. Nehemiah down to the baseline, Trey Brown. Brown trying to back down the smaller Deere, pivots, got to the rim, lay it up and in. Trey Brown, Julian Deere's not going to guard him down low. Bulldogs back in front, 19-18. Long pass left wing for Guzman. Back up top to Deere, right side Hernandez. Well, he nearly slid that pivot foot. Dribbles up top, now back right side to Rashid. It's almost back in man-to-man. They go left wing for Hernandez. Behind the back dribble down to the baseline. Shot blocked by Trey Brown. Hernandez gets it back, skips it, and it's stolen by Rasha. Behind the back dribble to get away from Deere. Rasha 1-on-2, splits defenders, feeds it behind him to Mitchell, who lays it in. Matt Mitchell off the assist from Pope. 21-18 Dogs. Rashid into the front court. Up top for Hernandez. Left side for Julian Deere. Deere into the corner, Cresswell. Three on the way. Off the rim, and the rebound, Trey Brown. Feeds it to Rasha. Pope into the front court, left side. Down to the left baseline for Coulter. Back to Rasha on the wing. To the elbow for Trey Brown. Brown, pull-up free throw line jumper. Too strong. Rebound to Guzman. Bloodhounds want to run. Guzman slows it up across the timeline, gets it up top, Hernandez. Picked up his dribble, right side to Deere. Drives baseline, kicks it out to Rashid. He'll try a three. Off the rim, no. And the rebound to Pope. Up ahead to Brown. Trying to dribble around Rashid. Down the lane, puts it up, off the glass, too strong. Coulter comes flying in for the rebound, had it stripped, dove on it, tried to get it up top to Wolfing, stolen by Hernandez. Hernandez over left side, slows it up, gets it behind him to Cresswell. Cresswell right side for Deere. He'll try a three, and he hit it. Julian Deere makes it a tie game, 21-all, 4:57 left in the half. Rasha across the timeline. Goes left side, Matt Mitchell. Mitchell up top, left wing to Pope, down low to Coulter. Coulter backing down on Cresswell, turnaround, off the rim, no, rebound to Guzman. Guzman bounce it to Hernandez across the time, then our right wing to Cresswell. He drives in under the hoop, got to the rim, laid it in. Timeout at Ottumwa, Fort Madison up 23-21, 4:31 left in the half. We're back in 30 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
High-speed internet is here, powered by a 100% fiber optic network. Citizens Mutual provides reliable, fiber-to-the-home, high-speed internet to rural Iowa.
My children and my grandchildren, when they come here, they didn't like to come visit very much because they couldn't get on their devices. Well, now they love it because they can have chats with their friends. People don't realize how isolated sometimes people are out in the rural areas. So, yeah, it's awesome.
Visit findmyfiber.mycmtech.com.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
.4:31 left in the half. It's been a game of runs. Ottumwa leads. Fort Madison surges ahead. The Bulldogs surge back. Now it's Fort Madison up 23-21. Rasha Pope, after the Ottumwa timeout, will bring it into the front court. Picked up by Leaf Boating, who's back in for Fort Madison. Rasha to the right side, handoff Trey Brown. Fort Madison is in its zone here. Brown will hand it back to Pope. Pope down to the baseline for Trey. Trey trying to back down on Deere, turn around, and he got bumped off his spot, and that's a foul. That'll be the second foul, I think, on Julian Deere. Indeed it is. They've only called 3 fouls on Fort Madison. 2 of them are on Deere. And they're leaving him in for now with 4:12 to go in the half. Wolfing to inbound. Right corner for Matt Mitchell. Mitchell up high to Rasha Pope. Pope left side for Wolfing. Wolfing down low for Trey. Trey backing down, had it stripped, got it back, goes up, short off the rim, and the rebound to Lamar. Gets it to Deere. Julian Deere across the timeline. Right side for Rashid. To the corner, Boating, he's open for a three, and he got it. Boy, Ottumwa's not getting back well defensively. Fort Madison is getting quick shots and scoring. They lead by 5, 26-21. Parker Derby right wing. Up top, Trey Brown. Brown driving on Lamar, kicks it left corner. Wolfing for three. It's off the glass, no good, and the rebound to Rashid. Ottumwa out of sorts right now. Rashid goes left wing for Boating. Shot fake. Back up top, Rashid. Dribbles down the lane. Shot blocked by Derby. Goes to the corner. Guzman, he drives in. Lost it out of bounds. Back to Ottumwa. Parker Derby with the rejection. That led to the Fort Madison turnover. Chase Thompson back in for Ottumwa, replacing Wolfing. 3:19 left in the half. Ottumwa down 5, 26-21. Pope into the front court. Goes around a Brown pick. Left side, left corner, Matt Mitchell. Yeah, he shuffled the feet on that shot fake. I normally complain when a shot fake leads to an instant travel, but I saw Matt shuffle the feet when he did that fake, and that's something you can't do. Now Carson Rashid back the other way for the Bloodhounds. To Deere left side, hands off to Guzman. Up top, Rashid. Back to the left for Guzman. Down to the corner for Boating, and he got called for a travel trying to drive. That one I couldn't see whether he did or not. 2:56 left in the half. Dogs still down 5. Hunter Cresswell's coming back in for Fort Madison. He will replace Julian Deere. Pope into the front court through the midcourt circle. Throws it right wing, Trey Brown. Brown a shot fake. Now up top to Derby. Derby left wing for Pope. Pope trying to drive with the big man Lamar. Shot fake, goes up, draws the foul. Rasha shooting 2. Are they going to get Dayton Lamar for his second? Yes, they are. That is 2 on Dayton Lamar. Team foul number 3 on the Bloodhounds.
Rasha Pope with the line for Bulldogs.
Pope 1 for 1 from the line tonight. He's got 7 points so far. 2:43 left in the half. First free throw too strong. Bulldog basketball brought to you by Community First Credit Union, because together is better. Check them out at cfirstcreditunion.com. One more for Rasha, trying to make it a 4-point game. Free throw up and good. 26-22 substitution, Fort Madison. Lamar will check out, and checking in is Kendon Bowie, a 6'4" junior who's only making his 8th appearance in a game this season. Carson Rashid into the front court. Ottumwa's in man-to-man right now. Ball goes right corner for Boating. Brings it out to the wing. Now trying to drive on Matt Mitchell. Spin move, cut off. Threw up an awkward shot, and somehow a foul got called. But Boating had nowhere to go. And they say Matt Mitchell fouled him. He wasn't even going up against Mitchell. Boy, that's a bailout whistle right there. Although, as they say, he wasn't shooting. Okay, the foul before the shot. Inbounds of Boating right side. To the wing for Guzman. Nolan Guzman. Back way up high to Boating. Between the circles. Back to Guzman on the right. Down low, Trey Brown knocks it out of bounds. Intended for Bowie. Out of bounds in the corner. 2:18 left in the half. Ottumwa down by 4. 26-22 Fort Madison. Cresswell to throw the inbounds pass. Gets it right wing to Boating. Pass gets away from Bowie, picked up by Thompson. He's one-on-one, goes down, lays it up and in. A lot of contact there too, no call, but Chase Thompson with the bucket. 2-point game, 26-24. Rashid in the front court, throws it right side to Guzman up high. Back left side for Rashid. Down to the corner, baseline drive under the rim, lay it up, no. Nope, they say he stepped out of bounds. He was out of bounds before the shot. Ottumwa gets it back, minute 55 left in the half. Rasha gets it into Thompson, right back to Pope. Pope into the front court. Throws it left side for Mitchell. Mitchell, left corner for Pope. Down low for Brown. Brown backing down Bowie. Spins to the baseline, fed it across to Derby, who lays it in. Trey Brown has so many assists to Parker Derby this year. That ties the game at 26. Dogs on a 5-0 run to tie it again. Rashid left side for Cresswell. Into the corner, Guzman. Wanted a drive, got cut off. Out to the wing, trying to get away from two defenders. Gets it up top to Rashid. Right side for Boding. Double team comes. Boding brings it back up top on a dribble. Out to left side, Rashid. Back to Boding, 15 on the shot clock. Right wing to Cresswell. Back up top to Boding. Picks up his dribble up high. Doesn't have where to go with it. Lobs it left wing, Guzman. Guzman penetrates, bounce underneath, and dunking it. But boy, hanging on the rim was Bowie. He gets the bucket, 28-26. Boy, he was hanging on the rim, and that ball was rattling in the cylinder. It's almost a goaltend there. Ball right wing to Trey Brown. Shot fake, drives on Cresswell, gets to the bucket and lays it in right by him. Trey Brown, strength and speed, ties it at 28. About a 5-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Rashid. Lob it right wing for Boding. Boding had it poked out of his hands into the backcourt, but he'll win the race to it. Brings it back across the timeline. Picked up his dribble into the high post for Bowie. Down the lane, stripped by Trey Brown. It ricochets to the right side, and it's lobbed underneath, and then a foul's called on Ottumwa. They're trying to lob it to Cresswell, and Ottumwa with a hack in there. It's not a shooting foul. Matt Mitchell with his second, but it probably prevented an easy bucket there. Shot clock now off. Fort Madison inbounding, 17 seconds left. That's only the third foul on Ottumwa in the quarter. Rashid trying to get it in, goes right corner for Boding. Boding bounces way up high in the left to Guzman. Down to 10 seconds in the half, tie game. Guzman calling for a pick. Picked up his dribble in a double team. Gets it to Bowie, back to Guzman. Down the lane, pull up 10-footer, good. 30-28, and that's how the half ends. Fort Madison's gotten a bucket at the end of both quarters, and as a result, they have a 2-point lead, 30-28. We'll take 3 minutes, come back, and begin the Bulldog halftime show on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Birthdays, ladies' night out, bachelor or bachelorette party, sports team, no matter what your special event or sport, at Graphics Masters, we can make you stand out. We offer custom apparel, t-shirts, sweatshirts, koozies, and more. We even make custom signage for your event. It's all here under one roof. We even offer auto detailing as well. Like Graphics Masters on Facebook to see some of our quality work, or stop into the shop, located on Albee Road across from the BP. Graphics Masters, we print your words.
We're your neighbors and your friends.
This is Brenda, CEO with Meridian Credit Union in Ottumwa. I would like to personally invite you in and see for yourself why so many people are choosing us for their financial institution. We pride ourselves on treating you like family and making you feel at home when you are here. We provide customer service that's hard to find these days. We look forward to meeting you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
At Family First Chiropractic, it is our goal to get you and your family as healthy as possible and keep you healthy for the rest of your life. We deliver an elevated level of care for the entire family. We approach healthcare from a holistic view, incorporating multiple chiropractic techniques and physical therapy to ensure that our patients achieve the best results as fast as possible. We believe you deserve the best. A little preventative care now will eliminate pain management in later years. We want our kids to grow and live an active, healthy lifestyle. Get your family checked at Family First Chiropractic.
All roads lead to the new home of the realtors you've come to trust in our community, Bridge City Realty. Whether you're buying or selling property, contact our qualified staff of experienced professional salespeople at our offices, now located next door to Walgreens. We're right in the heart of Ottumwa at 301 West 4th, so stop by or call our new office line at 684-1234. Bridge City Realty, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate agency.
In Searcy, Arkansas, a young man says I love you for the first time, but his girlfriend doesn't quite hear. In Franklin, Tennessee, a boy encounters his first pickle. And in Kyle, Texas, after a mission for tots, cousins realize they're a long way from Kyle, Texas. One day, many people, millions of orders. This is Howie Sonic.
With 2024 in full force, we hope that it is bringing great success to you. Lisco's here and ready to support you with your business and residential fiber optic needs. If you're looking to make the switch to a local fiber optic company or update your existing services with us, now is a great time. We have big plans for the 2024 year. Call me, Samantha Knoll, your local sales rep at 641-209-5400. Visit us at lisco.com and remember to visit us at our new walk-in location of 58 East Burlington Avenue in Fairfield.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa High basketball, we are at halftime on 1240 AM, 102.7 FM KBIZ, and on the live video stream on the Ottumwa Radio Group Facebook page. Bulldog boys at the half trailing for Madison, but only by 2. Bloodhounds 30, Bulldogs 28. Scoring in the first half, Trey Brown with 11 for Ottumwa, Rasha Pope with 8. 3 for Nehemiah Wolfing, 2 for Chase Thompson, 2 for Matt Mitchell, 2 for Parker Derby. For Madison, Nolan Guzman has 9 off the bench. Hunter Cresswell has 6. 4 for Dayton Lamar, 3 for Julian Deere, 3 for Carson Rashid, 3 for Leaf Boating, and 2 points for Kendon Bowie. All right, last night of the regular season, playoffs begin for the girls this weekend. Bulldogs on the road at Des Moines Roosevelt. And I'm joined now by girls head coach Joe Vandenberg. And Coach, first off, you ended that grueling run of 8 games in 2 weeks. Are you rested? Forget the girls first. Are you rested? You feel better now?
It's kind of nice to be in my bed before midnight. To be honest with you there. That road trip was brutal. Yeah, we're rested. It was nice to get the weekend off and come back Monday refreshed. Last two practices yesterday and today. The girls look way more energized. They got their legs back under them. We had a really good practice today, so just excited to see where the week goes, and excited to get back on the court next Saturday.
So talk about the process a little bit. Obviously, you gave them the weekend off, let them recover from the last 2 weeks. But is there I imagine it's a slow process of ramping them back up so that by the time you get to Saturday night, they're ready and raring to go.
Yeah, so yesterday we had a good film session and then finished up practice with just some fundamental work that we want to do for focus on us. Today we were about 75%. Again, still focused on us, but then kind of starting to implement our game plan. Tomorrow will pretty much be 100% live practice. Ready to go. We're starting to implement the game plan tomorrow, getting the girls back up to full speed, and then we'll kind of start to tone it back down at the end of the week. So Thursday, probably about a 60%, 70% practice for us, and then Friday will be pretty light, using Thursday and Friday to kind of fine-tune what we want to do for our game plan.
Obviously, you know Roosevelt, they know you. When they played here, you were in control of that game pretty much throughout. Very tired bunch of Bulldogs when we went up there at the beginning of the month. Now we have to go back up there again. What does your team need to do either differently or better than, and again, knowing that effort was when they were really tired at the end of that long week, but what does your team need to do differently or need to do better against Roosevelt to turn the rubber match into what we saw the first time?
Yeah, so, we had a great film session on Monday, and we had an opportunity to watch the game up there at Roosevelt. And to be honest with you, for as many mistakes as we made to have a shot in that game was impressive. In the first half, we were really complacent, relied on a lot of skip passes, really didn't attack their zone very well. In the second half, we did a much better job of finding gaps, playing downhill, getting the ball to the high post in the short corner, and letting things work from there. And so that's kind of been our focus the last couple of days, is how we want that to look for us. And then obviously just controlling the ball, right? Value the ball. Live ball turnovers are tough against any team, and Roosevelt's so long that they get in passing lanes and they get runouts. They're tough. And so if we can control the ball and value the ball, we tell our girls a lot, we don't want to turn the ball over, but dead ball turnovers are a heck of a lot better than live ball turnovers, so we get our defense set up. So that's going to be a big part of it, keeping to attack and then controlling the ball.
Last question for you. Since I've been here, and that's going back to the 2011-2012 season, we've had a lot of, some good teams, some rebuilding teams. We've had teams that have won the conference before, like your team did. But I don't remember a regional semifinal match that was this tight since my first year here with Salgado and Nickerson and the older Heinbaugh and that 4-point loss at Dowling. this feels like it's going to be a tight game, and it's a chance to get somewhere where Ottumwa's not been in a very long time, a regional final. What would that mean for your program to take that step this year?
Yeah, we just had this conversation with the girls yesterday. 2006, 2007 was the last time I think we made a regional final. We have a really good program right now. We have some exciting things happening in our junior high and youth programs, and so we talked about this group kind of being the pace setters, right? Kind of laying the foundation and the framework for this program for the years to come, and doing something that not a lot of people in Ottumwa can say that they've done, and that's playing in a regional final. We talked to them about pressure is a good thing. When you're playing in games with pressure, that means you're doing something right. So to embrace the moment. And then we also talked to them about, we have all the hopes of getting to a regional final or a district final, and we don't want our first experience to be our only shot, right? So if we can get there this year and build that experience and get that understanding of what playing in that district final is like, then we go back and do it again next year. We've already been there. And then it just kind of becomes habit. Teams get used to seeing Ottumwa girls basketball in district finals, and that's our goal for our program.
Bulldog girls head coach Joe Vandenberg here at halftime of our boys game. Coach, I can't wait for Saturday night. It's a shot at redemption, as we talked about last week, and I know your girls can't wait to get there, so we'll see you Saturday night, and hopefully we can go back to Roosevelt and show them who the Bulldogs really are.
Absolutely. Thanks, Jason. Go Dogs.
All right, let's take a 90-second timeout. We'll come back with the second half of the boys game on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
What's holding you back from living your best life? If it's poor credit or no credit, Community First Credit Union has the solution for you. With our new Charge Up Credit Builder program, we make it possible for you to establish or rebuild your credit so you can achieve your dreams, whether it's owning a home, purchasing a vehicle, or something else. So, what do you say? Why not let Community First Credit Union help you charge up your credit to new heights? Subject to approval and program qualifications, equal housing opportunity, federally insured by the NCUA.
Birthdays, ladies' night out, bachelor or bachelorette party, sports team, no matter what your special event or sport, at Graphics Masters, we can make you stand out. We offer custom apparel, t-shirts, sweatshirts, koozies, and more. We even make custom signage for your event. It's all here under one roof. We even offer auto detailing as well. Like Graphics Masters on Facebook to see some of our quality work, or stop into the shop located on Albia Road across from the BP. Graphics Masters, we print your words.
We're your neighbors and your friends.
This is Brenda, CEO with Meridian Credit Union in Ottumwa. I would like to personally invite you in and see for yourself why so many people are choosing us for their financial institution. We pride ourselves on treating you like family and making you feel at home when you are here. We provide customer service that's hard to find these days. We look forward to meeting you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ready to start the second half. Ottumwa High Basketball brought to you by Bridge City Realty, your Ottumwa and surrounding area real estate pros for buying or selling property. Bridge City Realty, Southeast Iowa's trusted experts. And by Mike and the team at Mike's Pizza, Ottumwa's favorite place to eat. Bulldogs down 2, 30-28. Ottumwa has the ball. Chase Thompson looking to inbound. Gets it to Parker Derby. Left side to Rasha Pope. Left corner for Wolfing. Nehemiah Wolfing. Back out to the wing. Up top to Chase. Right side to Pope. Pope a dribble right and hand off to Derby. Back in the corner to Pope. Pope back to the wing. Throw it left side Wolfing. To the wing for Trey Brown. Brown trying to drive, jump pass right wing to Pope. Rasha for three, count it! And Ottumwa's in front on the three-pointer by Rasha Pope. Brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance in Ottumwa. Dogs up 31-30, Rasha with 11. Bulldogs settle into their zone. Julian Deere over to the left for Carson Rashid. Around a pick from Dayton Lamar. Rashid, skip it right corner for Leaf Boating. Boating out to the wing. Looking for Hunter Cresswell down low. It's not there. Gets it up high to Deere instead. Deere back between the circles. Left side for Rashid. Hesitation dribble. Baseline. Kick it right corner. Boating for three. Off the rim. No. Long rebound out to the corner. Rasha just lets it go out of bounds. Ball back to Ottumwa. 57 seconds gone in the third quarter. Ottumwa 31, Fort Madison 30. This has been a tight game throughout. Nobody's led by more than 5. Rasha left wing to Trey Brown. Brown around a pick. pull-up free throw line jumper. Got it. Trey Brown's got 13. Dogs up 33-30, starting the quarter on a 5-0 run. Rashid, left wing to Deere. Deere penetrates. Jump pass right wing to Rashid. Rashid drives in, cut off, throws it up top for Cresswell. Left wing for Deere. He'll try to answer with a 3, and he does. Julian Deere's second 3 of the game, ties it again at 33. Pope into the front court. Right wing for Brown. Brown a pull-up 3. Off the rim, no. Rebound to Lamar. You can hear Ryan Wilson, the Fort Madison coach, saying push, push. Cresswell, spin move on the block, and he traveled. Trey Brown held his ground on the low block left side, and Cresswell spun himself into a travel. 6:17 to go in the third. Bulldog basketball brought to you by Reflection Studio in downtown Ottumwa, where looking good doesn't happen by chance. It happens by appointment with Reflection Studios in Ottumwa. Nehemiah Wolfing into the front court. Right wing to Rasha. Pope around a Brown pick. Throws it back right corner to Wolfing. Down low to Trey. Trey backing down Cresswell. Turn around, little runner. No, but Parker Derby the putback on the weak side. 35-33 Bulldogs. Deere into the front court. Up high on the right side. Dribbles top of the key. Lob it left corner for Rashid. Lob underneath is in the hands of Lamar, lays it in. Parker Derby thought that lob was going too tall. Dayton Lamar, a leaping catch. That ball looked like it was going to sail along, but Lamar with the strong hands brought it in and laid it in. We're tied at 35. Ball goes right baseline to Rasha. Rasha got it to Trey Brown, Brown drove in, missed it, but again, Parker Derby, the weak side putback. He's got 6. Dogs up 37-35. Team's trading buckets now. Rashid. Someone's got to get a stop here. They're in that 2-3 zone. Right side is Boating way up high. Brings it back to the center behind the volleyball line. Doesn't know where to go with it. Hands it to Deere. Deere, one dribble, goes left side to Rashid. Lob down to Cresswell. Double team comes. Cresswell trying to split it. Lost it, got it back. He's blocked by Parker Derby. Wolfing has it. Dogs on the run. Wolfing left side all the way to the rim. Count the foul. Nehemiah Wolfing with a chance for a 3-point play, and it started on the other end with a block by Parker Derby. Been saying Rashid, they announced Carson Rashid is his name. Apologies if I've been pronouncing it wrong. Nehemiah Wolfing at the line, 69% on the season. The free throw for the 3-point play is too strong, the rebound to Lamar, so it's 39-35, Dogs up 4. Rashid in the front court, throws it left wing for Deere. Shot fake, baseline drive, cut off, double team, trying to get out of it. Jump pass up top to Rashid. Right wing for Boating, down underneath for Lamar, backing down on Trey. Runner no good, the weak side rebound to Cresswell, and he's fouled by Pope as he tried to go back up. Rasha gets his first. Tom was trying to keep the ball out of the lane. Fort Madison's one of the few teams we've played this year that have a couple legitimate big guys. Lamar is 6'5", Cresswell is 6'4", and if he didn't play offensive lineman for Fort Madison, I'd be surprised. He's a 67% free throw shooter, and the first one here is good. He's got a nice touch. 7 for Cresswell, 39-36, Dogs lead down to 3. Yanda Grace Hernandez and Nolan Guzman have checked back in for the Bloodhounds, replacing Rashid and Deere. Now Ottumwa, they're going to get Brian Coulter in for Parker Derby, and Derby might have some blood on him. They're sending him to the trainer's table. So I think the official spotted that and said, no, you've got to go get that taken care of. One more free throw for Hunter Cresswell. Puts it up. Got them both. He's got 8. Ottumwa's lead is 2, 39-37. Guzman kind of a one-man pressure here. Ottumwa gets it across the timeline left side for Trey Brown. Up top to Rasha Pope. Shot fake. Backs away. And Chase Thompson came to get it. Rasha said go left. He threw it right to Wolfing. Now Brown down the right side of the lane. Lay it up. Counted on the foul. Trey Brown found a sliver of space on the right side. He's got the bucket in the harm. And he's got the third foul on the 6'5" postman, Dayton Lamar. Team foul number 2 on the Bloodhounds. Trey at the line, 1 for 2 tonight. He's got 15. 41-37, 4:17 in the third. Brown trying to give Ottumwa a 5-point lead. Puts it up. Too strong, man. Ottumwa's struggling from the line tonight. Still only up 4. Lob way too tall for Guzman, out of bounds. Hernandez tried to find him from high on the right wing down to the left block, but that ball was well overcooked. Inbound to Wolfing. Guzman again, that one-man pressure. Ball goes right side to Pope into the front court. Guzman shadows him to go left side to Wolfing. To the wing, Thompson. Chase. Up top for Pope. Right wing to Wolfing. He'll try a 3. Off the rim, twice no good, and the rebound to Boating. Boating pushing tempo into the front court. Trying to get around Wolfing right side. Nehemiah cuts him off. Ball got loose for a moment. Now they get it back up top, Hernandez. Right side back to Boating. Ottumwa up 4 for Madison with the ball. Picked up his dribble, goes high on the left side to Hernandez. Hernandez picked up his dribble, way up top to Guzman. Right side, tough catch for Boating. They nearly threw it away. 10 on the shot clock. High post Hernandez. Down the lane, pull up 10-footer, off the rim, no, but the rebound deflected to Lamar, and he got fouled by Pope. That ball hit the rim, and Pope went up for the rebound. The ball hit the rim a second time and threw off the timing. Rasha's got his second foul, team foul number 2 in Ottumwa. Date Lamar at the line, only a 48% free throw shooter. You don't want Rasha to get any further in foul trouble right now than just the 2, but it's not a bad foul to give. Lamar stands about a foot back from the free throw, 2 feet back from the free throw line. He hits the first. 41-38. You occasionally see players do this. He is a good 2 feet behind the free throw line. Second free throw, he got them both. And he will check out, and Julian Deere will replace him. Ottumwa 41 for Madison 39. Bulldogs were down 2 at the half. They're up 2 now. Ottumwa's biggest lead in the game, 4 for Madison's 5. Pope into the front court right side for Madison in a kind of a morphing zone here. Guzman is a man up top. Pass gets away from Pope, but it's rescued by Wolfing up on the right. Back up top to Pope. A lob to Trey Brown and hit the backboard. Recovered by Coulter, though, and Brian Coulter lays it up and in. Rasha's lob hit the backboard and missed Trey Brown, but Coulter was the right man in the right spot. 43-39 Dogs. Deere left wing. Stolen by Nehemiah Wolfing. Wolfing back down. Deere trying to catch up. He lets him go, and Wolfing lays it in. 45-39 Dogs up by 6, their biggest lead so far. 2:44 left in the third. Boating. Left side Guzman. Back up top for Deere. Back to Guzman on the left. Steps into a 3, and he hit it. Boy, you can't leave him that wide open. Nolan Guzman has 12, and it's a 3-point game, 45-42. Rasha on the front court, double teamed on the left side. Gets it up top to Thompson, right wing to Wolfing. Back up top to Chase, left wing to Pope. Down to the baseline for Trey Brown. Brown trying to back down on Hernandez. Jump pass up top to Wolfing. Fakes a pass, now tries the 3. Too strong off the iron, but Trey the rebound, lay it up, counter the foul again. Trey Brown with another chance for a 3-point play. Ottumwa getting it done on the offensive glass. That foul was on Hernandez, his first, team foul number 3. Matt Mitchell's going to check in to replace Chase Thompson for Ottumwa. 17 for Trey Brown. Trey, who missed his last opportunity for a 3-point play, will try to convert this one. It's Ottumwa's third chance for a 3-point play this quarter. They haven't converted the first 2, but Trey gets the roll that time. Timeout Ottumwa, 48-42, 2:09 left in the third, back in 30 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Get the small town charm with real-world experience at William Penn University. Located in beautiful Oskaloosa, Iowa, William Penn is the perfect place to pursue your higher education. We offer a diverse selection of majors, including a 4-year nursing degree, and our state-of-the-art facilities offer the latest technology. With small class sizes and affordable tuition, William Penn is a great place to call home. Invest in your future at William Penn. Visit wmpenn.edu today to learn more and enroll.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Out of the Ottumwa timeout, Fort Madison with the ball. Bulldogs leading 48-42, 2:09 left in the third. Hernandez left side for Guzman. Guzman back to Hernandez Lob back to Guzman, left wing. Tries to drive in, now gets it up top to Deere. Deere to the left, under the right, back to the left. Trey Brown tips it. Was that off of Guzman's hand? No. It's out of bounds off of Brown into the Fort Madison bench. I thought for a moment Brown had tipped it and then Guzman touched it. Deere trying to get it in, 21 on the shot clock. Up high on the left side to Hernandez. Back to the left wing, Guzman. Guzman racing back up top, throws it right side for Leaf Boating. Boating back up high on the right. Now to the middle. Back to the right for Deere. 8 on the shot clock. Back to Boating. Tries a 3, and he got it. Boy, Ottumwa's got to close out better on shooters. Boating has 6. 48-45, the lead down to 3 again. Boating's a 37% free throw shooter. Can't lose him. Pope down the lane. Left side floater. Off the rim, no. Rebound to Cresswell. Hernandez pushing tempo into the front court. Down the lane. Kicks it left corner. Guzman for the tie. Short off the rim, but the rebound to Cresswell. Lost it on the floor. Coulter diving for it. Throws it out, but Guzman picks it up. Guzman back down the lane. Lay it up, no, but he's fouled, and Rasha just got his third with 1:10 to go in the third.
Fouls on Bulldogs. Number 2, Rasha Pope is third.
Pope's going to have to be careful now. He's got 3 fouls. Guzman at the line, 1 for 2 on the night so far. First one up. Off the rim, no. Guzman, a 63% free throw shooter, but he's missed 2 of his first 3. Chase Thompson back in. He'll replace Wolfing. One more for Guzman, trying to make it a 2-point game. Puts it up, knocks this one down. Substitution here. Boating checks out. Carson Rashid back in for the Bloodhounds. Ottumwa 48, Fort Madison 46. Pope across the timeline. Fort Madison in a what looks like a 2-3 zone, or maybe they're picking a man-to-man now. Pope over the right finds Trey Brown. Brown driving on Cresswell. Got to the rim, laid it in, just blew right by him. 20 for Trey Brown, 50-46 Dogs. Rashid, right wing for Hernandez. Backing away, a lob to the opposite block for Cresswell, and he lays it up and in after a shot fake. Well, Fort Madison's always looking for that cross-court pass down to the block on the other side, 50-48. Down low for Coulter, backing down on Deere. Deere flopped, and they gave him the charge. Coulter called for the charge. Deere was falling down the moment Coulter started to dribble. He was falling down before Coulter made his move, and the ref bought it. .30 seconds to go. Fort Madison up 2. Got a 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Deere back to Hernandez, right wing. Fort Madison gets it to Deere in the lane. Back up top for Guzman, right wing to Hernandez. Hernandez picked up the dribble up top to Deere, down to 10, back to Hernandez. Way up top left side to Guzman. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Guzman right side for Rashid. Kicks in the corner. Hernandez for 3. Off the rim, no. Rebound to Cresswell. Put back to the buzzer. Fouls out. Boy, they almost had another putback, but it's 50-48. Back in a minute on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Hey, nice job clearing the clog.
Thanks.
Do you know anybody who could repair the water damage in my basement?
Roto-Rooter does that.
Do you guys fix water heaters?
Roto-Rooter does that.
How about a leaky faucet?
We do that.
Disposal repair?
We do that.
I've got to run a few errands, but if you could finish up those pies, that'd be great. Thanks.
And away go troubles down the drain.
Pies. Okay.
All roads lead to the new home of the realtors you've come to trust in our community, Bridge City Realty. Whether you're buying or selling property, contact our qualified staff of experienced professional salespeople at our offices, now located next door to Walgreens. We're right in the heart of Ottumwa at 301 West 4th, so stop by or call our new office line at 684-1234. Bridge City Realty, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate agency.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
So battle yourself. You gotta get up and own it. You're bruising your blessing by losing and wishing that you had a different opponent.
Start of the fourth quarter, Ottumwa 50, Fort Madison 48. Bloodhounds have the ball. Bloodhounds in black, Bulldogs in white. Carson Rashid into the front court. Left side to Deere. They go to double team right back to Rashid. To the right wing, Boating gets a look at a three, short off the rim, long rebound though. The tip up by Lamar, no good, but he gets it again. And the second try is good.
Basket by Dayton Lamar.
Lamar's got 10, the game tied at 50. Someone's got a box out underneath. Into the front court, left wing, Trey Brown. Shot fake, drives on Cresswell again. Shot blocked by Lamar, out to Pope. Pope left side, pull-up jumper, in and out, no good. Rebound to Lamar. Rashid back the other way. Fort Madison looking for the lead again. They led at the half by 2. Ottumwa got the lead early in third quarter. Now Pope with a steal. Rasha one-on-one with Boating. Little Euro step layup, no, but Parker Derby again there for the putback. 8 for Derby, 52-50 Bulldogs. Almost looked like Pope did that on purpose. Ball goes right side for Boating. Ottumwa's in a 1-2-2 zone with Thompson up top. Or it's a 2-3, but where Thompson is, it makes it look like a 1-2-2. Deere between the circles, right side to Boating. Backing away now from Thompson all the way to the volleyball line. 12 on the shot clock. Boating just dribbling, goes right side now to Rashid, down to 7. Rashid penetrates, jump pass underneath to Lamar, layup, nobody's fouled, and he'll shoot 2. Well, Fort Madison just dribbling around aimlessly, and then Ottumwa allows the penetration. Parker Derby with his first. Dayton Lamar at the line. Now, again, only 48% on the season, but he's hit his first 2 tonight. This free throw is good. Never fails. A guy, stat-wise, is not a good free throw shooter, and he hits every one he takes against us. This one for the tie, 52-51, 6:45 to go. Well, he's 3 feet behind that line, and he hits another one. Tied at 52. If he takes one more step back from there, he'd be shooting a three-pointer. Rasha to the right side to Trey Brown. Around to Pope Pick. To the elbow. Trying to back down, and he got fouled on the floor before he could turn around on the block and get the shot up. That is on Carson Rashid, his second. First of the final quarter on the Bloodhounds. Thompson to inbound, 6:32 to go. Right corner for Derby. Down low to Trey. Trey backing down on Cresswell. Pivots. Up and under move. Layup, no. The rebound tapped out to Thompson in the corner on the left side. Lob it up top for Rasha. Right wing to Mitchell. Right corner for Trey. Trey tries a 3. Off the rim, no. Trey tried to get his own rebound, but Lamar came up with it. Up ahead to Rashid. Into the front court left side. Throw it up top for Boating. Right side to Cresswell. Back to Boating. Left side to Rashid. Someone doing a good job closing out. Rashid a baseline drive. And he stepped out of bounds. That'll go back to Ottumwa. Good defense on the baseline by Trey Brown. 6:02 to go. We're tied at 52. Both these teams getting a good tune-up for the playoffs. So Ottumwa begins play next Monday night they're at home taking on Iowa City High. Rasha Pope, right side to Matt Mitchell. Mitchell back to the right corner for Pope. Back up top to Mitchell. To the elbow for Derby. Back to Mitchell up top. Right side to Rasha. In the right corner, Trey Brown. Brown around to Pope Pick. Jump step into the lane. Goes up. A lot of contact. No call, but he got the roll. Trey Brown's got 22. Cresswell can't stop him. 54-52 Bulldogs. Rashid, left side, Julian Deere. Deere, right side for Rashid, down low. Cresswell, a tough catch, drives in, and he got fouled by Derby as he went up, and Cresswell will shoot 2.
Fouls on number 22, Parker Derby.
Second on Derby. Coach Hartz thought that was all ball. Looked pretty clean up top, and they called the foul up top. I thought, if anything, they were going to call the foul underneath as both guys crashed to the floor. Cresswell's free throw hits the front of the rim and falls through. Boy, these rims are too kind to Fort Madison right there. 5:22 to go. If Cresswell hits his free throw, we'll be tied again. Free throw up. Off the rim, no. Rebound, but Lamar gets it back. Missed the putback. Crashed through Derby, but didn't get the rebound. Brown has this. Trey into the front court. Bounce to left side. Pope takes it in. Missed the dunk. Trey the rebound. Goes back up and gets the roll. Brown's got 24. Dogs up 3. 56-53. Rashid into the front court. Left side for Deere. Julian Deere dribbling towards the middle. Lobs it to Boating. Now back out to Rashid to the elbow. Skip past left wing for Deere. Deer double team, jump pass stolen by Trey Brown. Brown into the front court. Fakes a pass, goes up and draws the foul. He'll shoot 2. 4:45 to go. They will get that on Leaf Boating, his first. Team foul number 2 on the Bloodhounds. Trey at the line. 2 for 4 on the night. 74% on the season. He's got 24 points, matching his uniform number so far. 4:45 to go. First free throw is up and good. Someone's going to have to hit its free throws down the stretch. 57-53. One more for Trey. Brown with a deep breath. Puts it up. Short off the rim, but a whistle. And we've got a lane violation, I believe, on for Madison, so Trey will get another look at it. Hunter Cresswell is arguing this call with the official, and now the 2 officials are conferring. Fort Madison thinks it's their ball out of bounds, and apparently now it is. And now we're going to need an explanation here. Ottumwa wants a timeout to get this explanation. 57-53, 4:45 to go. We're back in 30 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
What's holding you back from living your best life? If it's poor credit or no credit, Community First Credit Union has the solution for you. With our new Charge Up Credit Builder program, we make it possible for you to establish or rebuild your credit so you can achieve your dreams, whether it's owning a home, purchasing a vehicle, or something else. So, what do you say? Why not let Community First Credit Union help you charge up your credit to new heights? Subject to approval and program qualifications, equal housing opportunity, federally insured by the NCUA.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa High Basketball brought to you by Graphics Masters at Albee Road in Ottumwa, across from the BP. Contact them for all your window or auto signage, vinyl decals, wall sayings, custom apparel, and advertisement needs. And by William Penn University, the place to widen your potential. Daytime, online, and evening classes begin every 8 weeks. Visit wmpenn.edu for more information. So it is for Madison ball. I don't know why the officials stopped play. The free throw was missed. Fort Madison had the rebound. They stopped play, and I thought they were calling a lane violation on the Bloodhounds. Maybe they called it on Ottumwa, but either way, Fort Madison has the ball. Ottumwa's got the lead, 57-53. Carson Rashid into the front court. Right wing to Leaf Boating. Boating, a lob back left for Rashid. Rashid had it poked away, got it back. Throws it right side for Boating. Down low for Cresswell. Cresswell spun away, shot fake. And then a foul. Boy, Ottumwa thought they had a clean block. Parker Derby thought he had it clean. Oh, they got it on Rasha, and that's his 4th. Rasha had bid on the shot fake. Derby looked like he blocked the shot. I didn't think Pope was in the play anymore. 4:26 to go. Cresswell's free throw short off the rim. Ottumwa's trying to get a sub in. The same refs did the JV game, and they never thought to look for subs in either. They kept having to buzz them in. Nehemiah Wolfing, he's in for Matt Mitchell. Rasha staying on the floor. And Neil Hartz is lobbying for that foul to be on Derby, not Pope, but the officials insisted it was on Rasha. Second free throw, good. 12 for Cresswell. Ottumwa's lead down to 3, 57-54. Pope in the backcourt, lob across the timeline to Derby right side. Drives in, kicks it to Wolfing right wing. Wolfing picked up his dribble, gets it up top to Pope. Into the free throw line, Trey Brown. Brown down the lane, goes right up against Lamar and lays it in again. Fort Madison doesn't have an answer for Trey Brown. 59-54. Trey's got 25. Deer between the circles. Left wing Boating. Boating down to the baseline. Back out to the wing. Now way up top for Rashid. Right side for Deer. Deer trying to drive in. Fed underneath to Cresswell. Missed the layup off the front of the rim. Rebound to Brown. Trey pushing down the lane. Fed it across to Derby, who lays it in. Parker Derby's got 10. 61-54, Dogs with their biggest lead up 7, 3:33 to go. Rashid, right wing to Deere. Well, you don't want to give up a 3 here. Deere bumped as he tried to dribble into the lane. That's on Wolfing. It's his first. More importantly, it's the 4th on Ottumwa. So the next one will put Fort Madison in the bonus the rest of the way. 3:28 to go. Ottumwa's got to avoid fouling here. They have to get back in transition because Fort Madison's best offense has been transition offense. They've struggled in the half court at times. Rashid picked up his dribble way up high. Lob it left corner for Boating. Boating trying to get out of jail, gets it back up top to Rashid. Goes back left side to Boating. Boating under pressure from Wolfing. Down low for Lamar, and he lost the dribble, picked it back up, throws it right side for Rashid. He drives in, little floater, too strong, got his own rebound. Shot fake, goes back up, high off the glass, no. Cresswell tipped the rebound. It's out of bounds. It deflected off Ottumwa last. 3:01 to go. Ottumwa's got to secure a rebound if Fort Madison's going to miss. This feels like if you could get the rebound and get another bucket, maybe get that lead up to 9 or 10, you could really start to put a stranglehold on this one. Inbound underneath the Deer, laid it up and in. Timeout Fort Madison, 2:58 to go, 61-56. We're back in 30 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
This is Opula with Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse in Ottumwa. Wondering what to have for lunch or supper? You don't really want to cook? Stop in and see us. We are known for the best pizza in Southeast Iowa. Enjoy a mouth-watering steak or an awesome tenderloin. We also have salads, pasta, chicken and fish, and of course, amazing Greek food. Call ahead for carryout. Our full menu is available at Mike'sPizzaSteakhouse.com. Thank you for making us your favorite restaurant. We look forward to serving you at Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse.
Opa! You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa 61, Fort Madison 56. Boy, on that last inbounds, number 1, Ottumwa fell asleep. Julian Deere got right underneath the rim on a baseline inbounds. And then Rasha Pope tried to block the shot from behind, and he's fortunate he did not pick up his 5th foul. Well, you would hate to see your point guard on senior night foul out with time remaining and still trying to secure the game. Bulldogs have their regular starting 5 on the floor: Pope, Thompson, Wolfing, Derby, and Brown. Fort Madison with Deere, Rashid, Lamar, Boating, and Cresswell. Chase Thompson has it. Lob it right side. Tough catch by Wolfing. Got away from Boating. Up top. Thompson for 3. Count it! Chase Thompson with a huge 3-pointer. Brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance in Ottumwa. Dogs up 8. 64-56. 2:35 to go. Deere, right side for Rashid. Dribbles back up top. Goes high on the left to Deere. To the right. To the wing for Rashid. He'll step into a 3, and he hit it to answer. Carson Rashid's second 3 of the game, 64-59, 2:18 to go. Pope into the front court. Picked up his dribble way up high, had it knocked out of his hands, but he got it back, goes left side to Thompson. Thompson, left wing for Derby. Derby skips it right wing for Pope to the corner. Wolfing for 3, off the rim, no. Boy, Trey Brown was getting mugged underneath, no call. Fort Madison the other way. Rashid down the lane, had it knocked loose, got it back, just threw it up over his head, and they get a foul called. Boy, Trey Brown was getting held by Deere. He couldn't go up for the rebound on the other end because he's getting mugged. And then they get a foul on Parker Derby on a nothing try by Rashid after he lost the ball and picked it up. He was throwing it blindly over his head, and they bail him out. 2 free throws for Rashid. First one good. 75% on the season. He's got 7 points, 64-60. Ottumwa had the lead up to 8 a moment ago, but it could be a 1-possession game. Second free throw, got them both. 64-61. Minute 53 to go. Ottumwa's got to get a good shot here. They get it to Brown. Brown being double teamed up top right now. Skips it right corner for Pope. Rasha throws it up top for Wolfing. Left side for Thompson. Down to the block, Derby. Derby trying to go around Lamar. Hook shot, no. Trey Brown, the rebound on the floor. Puts on a deck, goes back up, no. Rebound to Cresswell. And a foul on Ottumwa. And then Ottumwa's already got 5 fouls, so Fort Madison shooting 2 here. That's only Trey's second, but it's going to send Cresswell to the line. official who called the foul didn't realize there were 5 team fouls, but that same official hasn't realized several things in this game. Now Cresswell's going to the line with 1:29 to go.
Cresswell at the line for Fort Madison.
Cresswell is 4 for 6 from the line tonight. 64-61 Dogs. First free throw short off the rim. Almost got a box out. You cannot let Dayton Lamar, he's the only guy in the lane for Fort Madison, but you cannot let him get a rebound if Cresswell misses. Free throw up and good. 64-62. Fort Madison on a 6-0 run after Ottumwa had gotten the lead up to 8. Pope over to the left side, to the wing, all the way down to the corner. Fort Madison's in his zone here. Ball goes up top to Thompson. His pass back stolen. Rashid's got it. Pope needs to let him go here. Thompson won't. And Rashid lays it in, though, and we're tied at 64. 8-0 run for the Bloodhounds as Ottumwa have an answer. 1:03 to go. Pope, hand off to Brown up high. Trey to the left. Gives it back to Rasha. Rasha drives in. Feed it underneath to Derby. Blocked but a foul. And with 52.1 seconds to go, Parker Derby will shoot 2. Lamar gets his 4th. It's only team foul number 3 on the Bloodhounds. Parker Derby, 56% from the line. Tie game. Ottumwa needs these. Parker's first one. Back iron and off. No good. Derby's got 10, but needs to hit this one just to give Ottumwa a 1-point lead. But either way, unless you get a rebound bucket here, Fort Madison's going to have the ball with a chance to take the lead. Free throw, didn't get that roll either. Tie game, 50 seconds to go, 17-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Right side to Boding. Fort Madison on an 8-0 run. Ottumwa's gone cold at the wrong time. Boding up near midcourt, left side for Deere. Deere, right side for Rashid. Rashid back up top. Looks for a Cresswell pick, gets it. Down to the baseline cutoff, feeds it to Cresswell in the lane. Shot fake, got his man in the air, lay it up and in, and the foul. Parker Derby just got his 4th, and Fort Madison with a chance for a 3-point play as they take the lead.
Fouls on 22, Parker Derby's 4th.
That pick and roll put Ottumwa in a tough spot. And Fort Madison's been shot faking all night. Ottumwa's been buying it. Shot clock off, 25 seconds to go. Free throw up and good. 67-64. Timeout Fort Madison. We're back in 30 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Birthdays, ladies' night out, bachelor or bachelorette party, sports team, no matter what your special event or sport, at Graphics Masters, we can make you stand out. We offer custom apparel, t-shirts, sweatshirts, koozies, and more. We even make custom signage for your event. It's all here under one roof. We even offer auto detailing as well. Like Graphics Masters on Facebook to see some of our quality work, or stop into the shop located on Albee Road across from the BP. Graphics Masters, we print your words.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
.3 seconds to go. Fort Madison 67, Ottumwa 64. Ottumwa had an 8-point lead with less than 2 minutes to go. But Fort Madison is on a 15-0 run. Check that. Not that much. It's a 9-0 run. 11-0 run. I'd get there eventually. 11-0 run. Bulldogs down 3. They don't need a 3 here, but if they get a quick 2, then they'd have to foul. Pope into the front court. 20 seconds. Rasha to the left side. Down the lane all the way in. Lay it up. A lot of contact. Shot no good. Rebound tapped out of bounds. Last touch by Ottumwa. There was a ton of contact on that. And some whistles swallowed at this end of the court. The last couple of minutes have really hurt Ottumwa. Fort Madison's going to get Nolan Guzman back in the game, replace Lamar to get a better free throw shooter out there. Rashid inbounding. The ball went out of bounds in the Ottumwa bench. Rashid a lob. Cresswell the catch at midcourt. Derby's got to foul him here. Trey Brown tried to steal it, actually. Who are they going to get the foul on here? 11.5 seconds to go. Trey Brown gets his third. Cresswell shooting 2 here, and unless he misses them both, Bulldogs are going to need 2 buckets in 11.5 seconds. First one is up and good. 68-64, and boy, this is going to be a bitter pill to swallow heading into the postseason, unless Ottumwa can pull out something pretty outstanding here. Second free throw, good. 69-64, inbound to Pope. Dogs got to go. Pope splits defenders. He got fouled with 8.4 seconds to go. Now that's still only the 4th on Fort Madison. They had a foul to give and they used it. Rashid gets his third. So Ottumwa's going to need an inbound, a quick bucket, a timeout. They've got 2 left. And then a steal on the inbounds. Inbound to Derby, right back to Thompson. Quick 3 on the way. It's short. Cresswell the rebound, up ahead to Guzman, and that'll do it. The final. Fort Madison 69 and Ottumwa 64. Ottumwa had an 8-point lead and did not score again. We'll take 2 minutes, come back and wrap it up on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Get the small town charm with real-world experience at William Penn University. Located in beautiful Oskaloosa, Iowa, William Penn is the perfect place to pursue your higher education. We offer a diverse selection of majors, including a 4-year nursing degree. And our state-of-the-art facilities offer the latest technology. With small class sizes and affordable tuition, William Penn is a great place to call home. Invest in your future at William Penn. Visit wmpenn.edu today to learn more and enroll.
Hi everyone, this is Karina Drummond with Reflection Studio in Ottumwa. We are a full-service salon offering hair, nail, brow, lash, facial, and waxing services. We also handle weddings, proms, and other large events with multiple person makeover sessions, so contact us early to get booked for your next event. We thank all of our loyal customers for your patronage and invite all newcomers to join our salon family. And remember, looking good doesn't happen by chance, it happens by appointment with Reflection Studio in Ottumwa. Like Reflection Studio on Facebook and visit reflectionstudio.com. That's Reflections with a Z.
We're your neighbors and your friends.
This is Brenda, CEO with Meridian Credit Union in Ottumwa. I would like to personally invite you in and see for yourself why so many people are choosing us for their financial institution. We pride ourselves on treating you like family and making you feel at home when you are here. We provide customer service that's hard to find these days. We look forward to meeting you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
In Searcy, Arkansas, a young man says I love you for the first time, but his girlfriend doesn't quite hear. In Franklin, Tennessee, a boy encounters his first pickle. And in Kyle, Texas, after a mission for tots, cousins realize they're a long way from Kyle, Texas. One day, many people, millions of orders. This is Howie Sonic.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
And welcome back one final time for the regular season to Evans Middle School, where your Ottumwa boys basketball team had an 8-point lead late in the fourth quarter, but didn't score again and ends up losing to Fort Madison 69-64. Scoring in the game, Trey Brown, a big night, 27 points. Rasha Pope had 11. Parker Derby had 10. 7 for Nehemiah Wolfing, 5 for Chase Thompson, 2 for Matt Mitchell, and 2 for Brian Coulter. For Fort Madison, Hunter Cresswell had 18 points, 13 for Nolan Guzman, 12 for Dayton Lamar, 10 for Carson Rashid, 8 for Julian Deere, 6 for Leaf Boating, and 2 for Kendon Bowie. Free throw shooting in the game, I'll let you decide what to make of this number. Fort Madison was 16 of 21 from the line, including 15 of 19 in the second half. Fort Madison took 19 second half free throws. Ottumwa for the game was 5 for 12, and they had 7 misses in a game they lost by 5. That's not good for Ottumwa. But Fort Madison took 19 free throws in the second half, and Ottumwa only took 7. I'll just leave that number at that. Bulldogs fall to 13-7. Fort Madison ends their regular season 11-8. So, got to shake it off. Ottumwa will open sub-state play in 6 days. Next Monday night, the 19th, the Bulldogs are here at Evans Middle School. They're a 4 seed, and they will take on Iowa City High. City High was 6-13 yesterday when the pairings came out. Now, the rest of that bracket, by the way, Ottumwa's the 4, Iowa City High is the 5. The winner of that game will play Cedar Falls, who is 16-3 coming into today. On the other side of the bracket, the 3-6 game is the 6 seed Des Moines East at Dowling. I think we know how that game's going to go. And the winner of that game, presumably Dowling, will then travel to the 2 seed Waukee Northwest. So if Ottumwa wins against Iowa City High next Monday night, they'd have to travel to Cedar Falls on Friday night, the 23rd. But that next boys game again Monday, February 19th, 7 o'clock, right here at Evans Middle School, and we'll have all the action here on 1240 AM, 102.7 FM KBIZ, and on the live video stream on the Ottumwa Radio Group Facebook page. Our next broadcast is coming up Saturday night. The Bulldog girls basketball team in the regional semifinals on the road at Des Moines Roosevelt, but a very winnable game, obviously. That's also a 7 o'clock tip Saturday night, and we'll have that on KBIZ and on the live video stream as well. In the meantime, over the next 4 days, you'll be able to hear me and get my updates as I'll be at Wells Fargo Arena in Des Moines to update you on state wrestling, which begins tomorrow morning. We'll have updates twice an hour on our sister station, 104.3 KRKN, and I'll have all sorts of updates on our Twitter account, our X account, at OTT Radio Sports. Ottumwa, of course, has 3 wrestlers at state this year, Ashton Grace, Braylon Griffiths, and John Harden. We'll keep you updated on the Bulldog wrestlers and all the area wrestlers. Again, that coverage begins tomorrow morning. 2 reports an hour on our sister station, 104.3 KRKN. I want to thank all our sponsors one more time: Meridian Credit Union, Bridge City Realty, Graphics Masters, Sonic Drive-In, William Penn University, Community First Credit Union, Roto-Rooter, Family First Chiropractic, Citizens Mutual, Mike's Pizza, Lisco, Mercy One Ottumwa, Reflection Studio, and Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance. A big thank you to Bulldog head coach Neil Hartz for helping us prepare for the broadcast tonight, and a big thank you to Bulldog girls head coach Joe Vandenberg for joining us on the halftime show. A big thank you to both of my producers, Annie Argo, the on-site video producer, and Kyle Smith, the radio producer back at the KBIZ studios. Finally, I'd like to thank you, the fans, for tuning in tonight, because without your support of these broadcasts and of Ottumwa High Athletics, none of this would be possible. So thank you for tuning in to Bulldog Basketball on 1240 AM, 102.7 FM KBIZ, and on the live video stream on the Ottumwa Radio Group Facebook page. My name's Jason Van Arkel. I'll talk to you Saturday night when the Bulldog girls open the regional playoffs at Des Moines Roosevelt. Until then, good night, everybody.